Hello Yannick, Matthew. So today I'm gonna try to like explain what I've done for 2 days, like running my thugs. It's kind of like I implemented the algorithm and also try to achieve like as similar as I can to achieve like the implementation or the task that you assigned to me. But unfortunately, it's not really good to like to build the I mean to um I couldn't try to like make rules similar because I'm using like P5JS or processing here because it's not for interactive app. It's the primary itself like P5JS is built for the like the animations or graphic things, not for the interactive with users. So because generally when you run P5JS, it's gonna run or drawing infinite loop like this, so it calls the performance. As you can see here, is always run whenever I console some things here, and also we have like a use of the data, so that's kind of cost us a lot. So probably when you watch this video, there's like a performance bug why it's so long. Whenever I press or type some things, but assuming it's gonna be okay. So here's the thing: I tried to implement this drug drag functions, kind of like when you drag something. So generally when I open this one, it's going to be drag the functions like this, as you can see here. But this is not drawing on the two canvases because let me to show you a bit about when I draw two canvases, like dual canvases. So this is in one canvases, but unfortunately when you draw in dual canvases, so the P5 just processing, it's kind of like a bit weird because when you perform some kind of like met operations like translate or like translate vector, like also rotate vector, it's gonna be redraw a new points, by the way, something like that. So that's the reason why I decided to probably like just make it looks like dual canvases at the same time, but actually not. But you couldn't right now. I forced this one, couldn't like scale or even translate right now because I not yet implement this translate method on these sections, because like this is two sections, right? So you only drag and drop on this not canvas but this rectangle. So the second one is kind of like I perform this one. I think it's not correct also. To implement this one, I just want to show you two slice method that I make right now. So I assuming I slice from the lowest point, which is probably here, I think. So um, it's lowest. Yes, I think it's lowest because when you something like that, so you only perform these things. So because I'm not be able to perform like a plural detections right now, so you know that's why I just assuming I'm gonna slice from the lowest point. So right now I implemented also on these sections, but in my task I'm not gonna implement these things, by the way. So this is just this is I just perform this one too, and like for an example for you what I've done, by the way, probably like this. Oh, sorry, this is kind of annoying because of the performance, so it's something like that. um okay, so I'm going to try to rotate these functions. So as you can see here, gonna be rotate, by the way. Yes, this is also not quite not finished yet, because when I take a look at on your I just take a look on your video that I just realized that in the like the this rotate function is take 3 points or lines to detect the angle itself. So that's like like rotate based on that angle. For example, like this, you need three. I think you need 3 click or 3 points that can get like the point itself like this to detect the angle. But I'm not sure which angle that it is to detect this one, by the way, this angle or this angle. But I just right now I just implemented based on 2 angle. I know, but later I'm gonna implement in 2 angle because I have like the example also about that. Like I will show you later. So these things, so it's take to to angle, by the way, but I'm gonna show you the real one about it. So I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna try to implement this translate one, which is that's quite nice too. As you can see here, whenever I translate these things, gonna move to the destination point from the point that I trying to perform. So generate these things, but it doesn't filter this one. So generally my text wants me to filter these things, right? Like I'm gonna show the points above and leave out this point below on the lines, but I'm gonna show you a bit because there's a problem about to implement those things in FIFA because you couldn't like make state like immutable state to update state. It's possible, but I'm gonna have like like specific functions gonna take long time to implement those things, kind of like React, like a Flutter, if you have specific set state to update state whenever you have like some actions, like something like that. But I'm implement like a simple purpose, like the actual purpose, like this, like you just want to propose like to filter those things, right? Like to filter those things, these things, this point above to showing on the is or sold elevations. So generally I make this one. I forgot. I'm sorry. This one. No, 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 no. Function. Oh, this one. I think this one. Gonna one canvas. So one canvas, all functions. General like this. Oh, by the way, yes. I just noticed that you mentioned this kind of like the things I implemented was mirror. Um, to be honest, I implemented. I don't know which one the correct one, but we're gonna try to make similar with the ArchiCAD or Faro implemented. So right now I just implement one with my own because I have like I'm not yet implemented with the Faro. I'm gonna try to explain here. So probably Faro or ArchiCAD had the different canvas. This is my guess. And the second one is kind of like they inverse the rotation and stuff. They inverse because I display based on x and y. Probably they display based on x minus y. I'm gonna show you about the technical one canvas all functions here the things. As you can see here, it's kind of like x and y here. What's gonna be, wait, yes, x and y because xy. So it's not, but if I minus y, it's gonna be like this. Sorry, not here. By the way, this is the difference. Sorry. This, oh, this is one canvas of functions minus y. Probably I'm gonna display here, not here, because it's gonna affect the scale. Okay, this one drag point. I'm gonna drag point and try to show you. This is, yes, this one. So as you can see here, this is the it's supposed to be here, right? On an opposite direction. So I'm gonna try, I think here. Yes, as you can see here. So it's gonna affect my functions right now. So I'm not yet like change the functions right now. It takes time, but later I'm gonna implement this thing. As you can see, when I drag to bob that is gonna be opposite my directions. So that's the reason why I'm not yet implement based on that one. But that's why I'm gonna implement based on the Pyro or ArchiCAD also, by the way. So let's move to this thing. Functional. So as you can see here, by the way, this one, the algorithm I just want to perform. I just want to show you that the below point are the like the one who's gonna hide it hidden later, but this one's gonna the one who show display as a is elevations and also as sort of elevations probably. So I'm gonna try to perform drag and drop. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Probably this is gonna be the one who will show as is elevations. Let's stop. By the way, sorry. Yes, I'm gonna try to rotate. As you can see here, the rotate functions also. I'm sorry. This kind of like the the performance problem. Okay, now it's fine. Sorry, like as you can see here, so something like that. So this one, this I think this. Oh, I think this difference the algorithm. Let's make the rotate here. By the way, I think here, yes, this thing, this one, the correct one. Sorry, this is kind of like the performance problem. So, but I think I'm gonna change the algorithm this for this one. It's kind of like, I think we need 3 points to performance triangle, but I'm implemented based on 2 points from the starting point to destination point to create an angle. So I'm gonna track. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try to translate. As you can see, also this filter, like showing us which one that we implemented. By the way, so test things. Oh, by the way, I'm not implemented yet the scale because we have a problem about scale, but later I'm gonna. So currently only be able to show based on the browser scale, but later I'm gonna implement those things. By the way, so it's quite accurate, right? It's kind of like this. Okay, those things, alright, or the things that I implemented already. By the way, I also watched the nut addition video that you showed me about um, why it's doesn't drawn on my side. I don't know why, because let's open this mesh lab. This one also is kind of like the thing that I'm trying as an example. This is document download and text point xyz. As you can see here, they implement those things. I'm not be able to. I think I'm not be able to scale this one. So as you can see here, it's also hidden, by the way. So I'm gonna try to move from this thing to forgot track points. So like this. So if I track points, if I remove probably here this one, sorry, why, wait, oh yeah, because it's how to say, I think, I'm sorry, this like this, no, it's gonna this is how to say, like it's gonna affect the translate. So I just want to show you that. Okay, this one, sorry, which one did, okay, drop point. Okay, it's kind of like, it's not displayed so much also in a mess. It's like this. I think we can take a look at this one. But by the way, they're using camera perspective, I think. So this is the same thing like XYZ files too. Okay, that's the thing I just want to show you. This is my progress for now. I'm sorry, not quite a lot progress, by the way. It's also not quite similar that the tasks that you assigned to me, and also right now I was lacking skill in the plotter, so that's the reason why I implement those things in the processing. Oh yeah, it's also implemented on processing, not just P5.js. But yeah, currently I'm probably later I'm gonna convert to processing also to make some kind of like good video, because currently it's running on a browser, but in processing you're kind of running on a desktop. But it's later because it's need time to convert JavaScript to Java but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be able to do that. So yeah, that's the thing right now that I just want to show you, and I'm gonna try my best to to try to achieve the task once from my side. I'm really sorry if there's a lot of things that you couldn't understand, and also please ask me on Slack if you couldn't understand something, because I realized that my English is not quite good. Not good, I mean, not good, not good. So really sorry for that. And thank you, Yanak, and thank you, Matthias. Also, what is this?